Hello and welcome back. Here we go into Mirage, the third map between Newhappy and ATOX in this best of 3 lower bracket final for the ESL Challenger Atlanta Asia close qualifiers.
Yeah, we had two very contestable maps. The second went a little bit towards the end, just completely away from Newhappy. It seemed like there might be some spark, but there was no bite in that dog. Now, on this T side of Mirage, what can they get done? Already finding contact towards the B bomb site, but if we know anything about these teams, is that when they show contact somewhere, you have no idea where else they may be, and it feels like that might be the same sort of theme. They're going to try to take contact towards middle, but ultimately it does feel like they're going to end up towards B, with Spine having smoke double flash. Tobu maybe oversteps a little bit. He's the first to fall. Now opens up a bridge to come out from short. MIQ, who's been fantastic so far in the series, isn't even needed because accuracy helps him out. The Tiger stealthily prowling around CT. Oh, he's cut off this whole round. They have nowhere to go. Accuracy and MIQ, they're sidelined. However, oh
my God!
Accuracy doesn't clear ladder room, and Tiger still fortifying CT. What a bizarre round. Even though Newhappy maybe had the opener and the ideas towards B, ATOX still finishes it off.
Wow, okay. Interesting round. ATOX could have brought that back towards the end there, but unfortunately not checking ladder room. It will be to the demise of ATOX. Not ATOX, sorry, Newhappy. Oh, let's see. Wait, are these names wrong? They are, right?
Yes, they are wrong.
Production, please. I know you predicted this was going to be a full quadruple overtime, but so switch that around. But just to ignore it for now, Newhappy won the knife round. They chose to go on the T side. Let's see how they can do into this round, which is obviously, should just be a fairly easy one for them. Bomb is planted. What are ATOX looking to do here, though? They're swinging around towards the back of Palace. They've left one in jungle. Accuracy. Oh. Spy could have gone for the knife there, but decides not to risk it. He doesn't need a chocolate biscuit. Now Tiger.
A chocky bicky?
A chocky biscuit.
Right. Yeah. Double dink across their screen. Enough, and they save an AK. MIQ, he has been fantastic. He's been top of the scoreboard for this whole server, very consistently across both of these maps, even when the rest of his team weren't doing well. Spine is very similar in that manner of he's been up there having a great series. I feel like it's going to be a battle of these two riflers, and it'll be interesting, especially with the AWPs of Tiger and Accuracy. Neither of them have been great, neither of them have been bad. It's been like a very much like, you know what, haven't been awful, but we could be seeing more from you. And I think Tiger on Ancient dropped the ball a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see if that will be a difference maker. But look at this, ATOX, they're going straight over towards the B-bomb side.
It's actually Newhappy. A little bit of confusion here. MIQ going to be able to get dropped there by Spine, who just charges on in. Accuracy with one. Is he good for more? He is. He finds the kill onto 2x. Question is, can they do any more? I think he should. Oh, he misses. 2-2 as he crosses on over. Unfortunate timing. Tobu's going to get smoked out. He just has to push through this. He has no choice. Spine on the other side of the other smoke is going to get caught off guard. No, he reacts. This man is fantastic. And now, you know what? Zesta, Accuracy, they're trapped in market right now. They have to wait. And now they can back off. Flash comes through. They need to stay alive on this to stand a chance going forward. But they're actually just playing in. They want the rounds. Time is ticking. And unfortunately, so are the bullets. Accuracy runs for the hills.
Time's ticking, bodies will drop him. Accuracy, I did call upon him, and to be fair, he has done well. But he was in a position where he hasn't had much impact, and he is actually going to lose AWP. I think they're more than happy to lose Spine in that interaction, but still have the AWP out of the server. So for I think Newhappy are 3-0 up right now, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, Newhappy
so
are on the T side, yeah.
So it's a really good start for them, and everyone's having a lot of success. And without Newhappy, or without ATOX saving anything, I think it's gonna be very difficult for them. They are gonna buy up with MIQ. He's yet to frag so far. I'm gonna be looking at him with a very, very heavy eye, just being like, we need to see him excel, and I think that's gonna be their main win potential.
All right, Zesta going to be pushing through Palace. Might catch one of them off guard. 2-2 has it locked down. Hits the headshot. Takes no bullets. No damage. But MRQ, he's here. Pushing aggressive again. He catches them off guard. Gets the kill. Picks up an AK. He's playing it smart now. He knows he has to get some more rifles back. So he is carrying them home for his squad. And now Dobu look to go and retrieve a gun of his own. It's going to be the A1. Not even reloaded. Sprays in towards short. Doesn't connect.
And this round is now very contestable because the 5-7s, they're starting to tap away. Even though Cabal does upgrade to the AK, he doesn't get anything done, but he's done more than enough. Like, 1 for 1, happy days. And now he's just stopped Tiger. The bomb is completely isolated. Liang is nowhere to be seen. Tiger, they understand and have spotted that he's still there. There's no time to go back towards A. They have to commit towards B. And I think MIQ doesn't quite understand this. He's still hanging. He's actually going to leave. But I think accuracy alongside Dobu should be enough. And I speak too early. They both fall in tandem. And now MIQ, who's repositioned towards short, could try and catch them off. And he will. Lovely first frag. Tiger has switched over to the AK. And that's going to be to his benefit. 4-0. Lovely from Newhappy.
Oh, he doesn't get the AWP. He went for the pistol. And unfortunately, I think that probably cost him that. Plus slightly bad movement. But you know what? I'm not going to blame anyone for bad movement in CS2 because it's honestly just a little bit scuffed at the moment. But there we go. Good round in the end. Good round indeed from Newhappy. We'll fix the UI in a moment. It's going to be a double AWP setup here, Freddy. Things are going to get spicy. Cabal, he's decided to pick up an AWP. Accuracy's got one of his own. Peeking on in here. Cabal looking for an early kill, but misses it. As 2X is going to be sitting in the kitchen of the apartments. He's now just going to have to wait. Maybe here's the scope. I'm not sure if he could have at that distance. We will see. The rest of the players going to be pushing. They're going to be giving away the game potentially here. Playing towards underpass. One over towards Palace. Smoking towards connector. Mollying towards apartment. Room. Cabal misses his shot. And unfortunately, there's going to be to his own demise. He chucks down the smoke, but it's too late. They're on you. MIQ has to save the day along with accuracy, and they do exactly that. 1 kill each. MIQ moves under the window, ready to snatch up any extra kills. Zesta falls over towards the A site. The rotation now comes in. He pushes towards CT. 2-2.
He anticipates. Accuracy, scoping in, but missed the shot. 2-2 needs to now be aware of Dobu. That's the now underlying issue for this round. And look at MIQ. He's gone all the way around behind. This is such a confusing round, but MIQ, no. He's missed it. He's gone around towards the A bomb site. If he went towards middle, round would be done and dusted. Now Dobu being pincered isn't going to anticipate the AWP coming through from connector, but the AWPs are all missing their shots today. And now MIQ coming from ramp isn't even needed. Dobu dispatches with all of them single-handedly.
I mean, my face was just a set of confusion as to how we actually got into that situation where it was looking so good for the team to be able to take over, Newhappy to take over the A site, but they were just a little bit too slow, a little bit lackluster on their approach, and so MRQ and obviously the rest of his team were able to pull it back, and both of him and actually able to get the trades and the kills over towards B really halted the progression on Newhappy to the point in which they were able to clutch it. So, you know, fair play to them.
Yep, fair play. And we're going to be getting back into it, which had to... And it's done! Wait. No, Newhappy, they're still the team that's winning, and they're the team now that's on the Oh my god. Sorry, is the AWP's like cursed now? That's now 2 rounds and many AWP shots missed and accuracy being gooshed at range with the Glock. Sorry, why are these Glocks doing well?
Oh, Glock's OP. Honestly, I wish they just pushed the issue there.
We lost the Glocks!
Oh god, who was it?
It's Dazed.
Oh, he was Dazed, of course.
A manager! He's a coach!
He's a manager! Yeah, god, that's a throwback and a half. But oh my god, they're gonna feed straight into the MP. Oh.
No, the MP9 will feed straight into them. And you also got to remember, accuracy's on 21 HP. Sorry, ATOX Newhappy haven't survived a single casualty until now. And the accuracy on this orb has finally increased. They just need to make sure he stays alive. Bomb goes down, 2 kills. They can be more than happy with what they've achieved.
Who cares? Yeah. 2 kills, bomb. Jeez. Oh, wait, hang on. Zest is on 0-6. Oh my god, the poor lad. He's about to go. I'm gonna have to check if he's actually gonna go full James Bond here. He might actually have an assist here. Welcome back to our faces. We are still just fixing a couple of things on stream. Zesta. Yeah, I don't think he's actually got any assists as of yet. So he is 1 round away from being James Bond 2.0.
James Bond.
Yeah. I get called toxic for pointing it out, but you know, like, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just fun.
I think there was one time that a player literally didn't get a kill the whole game and then didn't get a kill for like 8 rounds in the next. And I was like, oh, it's like 20 rounds now plus. So unfortunate. And okay, well, Dobu, he isn't going to kill Mr. Well, he isn't going to help out Mr. James Bond, but he's going to be very important this round. Unfortunately, plays his hand a little bit too far. Tiger secures the James Bond, and the flashbangs are superb. Liang is going to get team flash a little bit, but the damage has been done. MIQ, unknown, needs to get this kill because his teammate's dying. Okay, that got a little bit too scary for my liking, but because MIQ actually didn't pull the trigger sooner, Kabul, his position is going to get, is going to be aware. And now we've got Mr. MIQ in a 1 versus 3. He's already claimed the first. Nade, unfortunately, is going to go to default where Liang used to reside. And I don't think MIQ is going to realize that Liang has rotated away towards Ticket. Sorry, Mr. Tiger, because Liang's in Palace. Good smoke towards Palace. And MIQ needs to get his way towards default. He has a kit. Is aware now of potentially someone towards Tetris. And a leg shot isn't going to be enough. Liang swings out, and MIQ close. But sadly, not going to go in his favor.
So I'll be fair to Zesta. He just managed to get an assist in that round. So not quite James Bond. It's going to be 0-1-7 instead. So, you know, very close. Doby was able to get that kill, which allowed him to get the assist and escape from that title. Although, you know, it does say 0-7, so it's close. 2-5. Newhappy looking pretty good at the moment. Obviously, the UI is still bugged at the moment. Just ignore it. Newhappy are on T side, not ATOX. Yeah, I'm going to be pushing it. It's going to be 2-2 rather, taking down Zesta. Man is cursed.
He's exceeded James Bond. He's more than he's more than what James Bond wishes he could be. And oh my god, accuracy not with his AWP is actually given over to Cabal, and maybe that wasn't the best idea because he gets destroyed out the server. Actually now has picked up at least his weapon of choice, but he's all by himself. And Liang, is he going to do it again to a second AWP? My god. Bye-bye. He just swings for the fences. Peak's advantage will give Newhappy finally around the board. Because they lost 2 in a row there. However, they did so much damage that there was no money in that last. And also now in this round, it's going to be a broke team. And ATOX, well, this time they're not too happy. And Newhappy are smiling their way to victory potentially.
Yeah. Timeout has been called from ATOX. I think it's probably... They should have done this in the previous round, but this round it can also work out. They're trying to calculate, okay, well, how do we actually bring it back here? Because this is dangerous. This is the 9th round. There's not that many rounds left in this this half. And the momentum has just been building for Newhappy round after round. So I'm excited what could change here. The AWPs haven't worked out for ATOX as of yet. And they can't buy into them this time round. It's just going to be pistols. So round loss bonus should look pretty good for them. They're going to get 3,400 from this round. Oh, Tiger. Missed the opportunity, but it was rather tight.
I think a missed shot here doesn't have as much importance. I think this is a this is looking pretty decent for them, and the deagle spam is not going to connect. 2x even survives. Maybe one more deagle shot had landed, he would have died in the mollo, and that's round over. And that's going to be 7 for Newhappy, and it's fixed. The logos aren't quite there, but you know what? I will take this. I'll accept this. This is a good middle ground. And it's going to be MIQ trying to hold on to an AK, or someone trying to hold on to an AK. This round's not going to be winnable, so they're going to go save. But yeah, ATOX, I think they need to try to scramble together for 3 rounds and just be done with this half, because they have had no success, and like they never really have. Even when they won, it was so close, and they weren't able to really bring any sort of economy over into the following rounds. And that's why we end up in a position of this, where they lose one, and bam, that's it.
MIQ is a really interesting player. He seems to have some smarts about him. So
I'd hope so.
I would, yeah. I mean, I was going to mention it on not too much of an issue. It's MIQ. If he died, I would suck. I was going to mention it last game, last map even on an Ancient, where he just seems to be playing a little bit of a higher level game than some of his teammates, and that seems to be the case again, where he's able to think a lot faster. He obviously made a mistake a couple of rounds ago where he allowed ball to be found and heavily damaged and eventually taken out. But aside from that, he seems to just be playing a fairly smart game. So I'm gonna I want to do a bit of a deep dive on him, but there's not a lot of information on him, so it's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but he's gonna have to step up here because he's playing towards short. Cabal has been flashed and smoked out of the way, but MIQ stands the first execute, and Newhappy, they're gonna have to scarper away. They're gonna have to reset. They threw a lot at that and just tumbled. They didn't even get any success. They instantly fell, Spine the first to die, and now how can they recalibrate themselves? Where is their new directive?
There we go, UI fixed. No more confusion. Dobu peeking in towards mid. He's going to have 2 presents below him, and that's going to be a nade, delivering a chunk of damage as well. He only takes 14 damage from that. We're going to be seeing 2x in towards B Apartments. Finds a kill and causes rotation from that mid spot as well. This is really good. They've actually spread a lot of their attention from the side of ATOX, who are now having to try and decide what they're going to do. So the teammates are going to be pushing on over towards B. Doju's going to be playing aggressive! Only to his own folly. Now, it's going to be a fairly decent rotation for them. MRQ tries his best, but the flames of the molly distracted him away. 2-2 tries his best over towards A. And this has to be another save here.
Yeah, I think so, and it's a round that I'll be honest, I don't particularly know how they've lost this one, because they had the opener, and then you have Newhappy. Like, that's one of the most difficult positions to be in when you're a team, because you've just lost everything. Like you literally have. Yeah, like you're in a position where you have no idea where to go. You've lost your building blocks, and there's a round. You have to fall back on your B, C, D plan, and they do it very well. Just charge onto that B bomb site with over-aggression being caught off guard, and Newhappy, they're gonna be sailing forward. 8, I think, is like you've got a weird point where like 8 is fine for them. They'll be happy with 8, but ATOX would also be happy with an 8-4 if that is it. But with that orb being taken out of the server, I don't think they're going to buy back into this. MIQ has a lot of money because he saved an AK going into that last round, and I don't think that's going to be enough to full purchase into this. So they might just buy into the last round, but no, they're going to purchase in. MIQ will drop the AWP over, so it will be a full buy. Both sides, I think, are going to be happy with an 8-4, because ATOX should be happy to get 4 rounds after such an abysmal half. But Newhappy, sky's the limit. Are they going to fly like my PC right now is? It's an aeroplane in my room, and I think Newhappy, they'll be looking to touch the skies for 10.
Well, round 11 now. It's now or never for ATOX. They can't go through to the second half and with only 2 rounds. I think they're going to be able to make it. Zesta, Dobu, they start off massively alongside Accuracy. They're just tearing them apart. Liang's left in a 1v4. He makes it a 1v3, but time is taken. He's still got the bomb in his hands. Smokes it down. He has to make a move right now. Otherwise, everything's just going to fall apart. The lurker is going to come from behind. And now, forever hold your peace. And that's exactly what he does. Down to 22 HP. Hasn't reloaded. 11 bullets in the magazine. Dobu sitting in towards connector at the moment. We've got the lurk from MIQ coming in from that ramp position. Bomb going down. Don't hold high hopes for this, ready?
I'll be honest, neither. Flashbang to maybe get himself out. He probably expects Dobu to be a little bit closer than he is. And does he hear MIQ? No, okay, MIQ's being very steady about this. ATOX understand that they have time to play with. They don't actually have a kit though, however. So, as the bomb is about half ticked, this does put a bit of pressure on them. Liang knows exactly where they both are, but unfortunately, his HP will be his demise. Dobu swings on him, and even if Dobu did die, I think there would have been a very instant trade that I don't think Liang would be able to reposition himself properly. And even though he's got 16 kills, that 1v2 was a little bit out of reach for him.
Final round of the half here. Third round on the board. I said they wouldn't really stand much of a chance going into the second half. They're in 2 rounds. They bring the third one on. We go into the final round of this, and it is going to be fairly equal. I mean, Newhappy definitely have the advantage in regards to not only the rounds, but also utility and guns. Let's see if they can make full purchase of this. As Dobu playing aggressive towards the underpass.
Big round for ATOX and a big start for Dobu, the hero in the last. He's looking for more. He's hunting. Nope. Sorry, I thought he was running up mid there. He does the smart play and gets away. So boring. They did have a flashbang out, and to be fair, everyone in top mid was very blind. But look at this. Tiger is actually all by himself in top middle right now with the AWP. A little part of me is a little bit scared just on the basis that the bomb is very isolated. And if ATOX do happen to crunch, which doesn't seem like they will be, Newhappy could be in a spot above it, but I think for now, they're all fine.
Yeah, he has crossed back over as the smoke is dissipating, so that means they're able to escape the bomb. They go for this reset. We've seen them do this before in 4v5, but they had got a kill a lot earlier over towards the apartments that time round. This time, that is not the case. And keep in mind, Dobu can rotate up in towards ladder room when he needs to, because I think they've broken that door. And so he'll be able to do it fairly silently. Now, MIQ, Cabell, they're going to be the 2 players holding on to the side. The execution coming in. Tiger on the AWP, bomb in hands. Cabell has to move. Sound was heard as well. Execution coming in.
Yeah, it's very telegraphed. There's 3 players here for defense. MIQ unable to land a shot. Has he baited in Cabal? So far for the first, yes. And then Dobu strikes as a second prong. Catch them off guard, and it's a shutdown towards this B-bomb site. They're evicting their tenants, and let's see if ATOX can continue this into the second half.
We seem too young to understand, for the better. The weather changes when we dance, belong together. Catch the sunsets, riding waves, we stay forever. Where the rhythm never ends, 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 where the rhythm never ends. weather changes when we dance. Belong together. Catching sunsets, riding waves. We stay forever. Where the rhythm never ends. 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 Where the rhythm never ends.
Welcome back. It is a 4-8 in favor of Newhappy on Mirage. The decider map. Newhappy won the knife round. They picked T-side and they demolished it. But ATOX, they showed a little bit of life at the end there. Now, Freddy, are we going to overtime? Are ATOX going to bring it back, or are they? Are we going to see Newhappy close it out?
I'm honestly very... I don't know where to place if 8 rounds is enough for Newhappy, because they had a phenomenal beginning and did just let the ball drop at the very end for 2 rounds in a row. And I can't place if this is enough. I think this pistol round is going to spell a lot for us to see how their CT side is going to be. And I think this pistol round of ATOX is mandatory, but for Newhappy, it just cements them. Especially if they don't get... Especially if they deny a bomb plant. And, ooh, this is the El Clasico. Wrap around middle, come through connector, execute on the A-bomb site. Issue is, there's 4 players here. And also, Tutu's playing retake on the B-bomb site, so that means he's very deep on short, and he could cut them off as they're coming up connector, or just get the information.
Oh my god, perfect time, and he's got them cut off, but he misses the shots, but the information's there. It's going to be 2x finding the kill spine as well. They get demolished. Tiger with 1, and here we go. Zester cannot bring it in. He finds 1, gets a headshot, but he can't do enough. The Unlucko.
Unlucko. Like, I was talking about pistol rounds. It couldn't have gone any better for I was about to call them Happy. But I guess they are happy. But no, that was really good from Newhappy. I did not anticipate them to just destroy. Like, they had the stack, but they all just equally hit their shots. MIQ at least opened for 1 when he had the when he actually had the P250, but without the bomb going down, it's a guaranteed 10 hit, and Liang is going to continue plodding along, 18 and 6. He hasn't had a bad series, hasn't had a great series, but right now he is top of the scoreboard by a mile.
You know what? Just to feedback on what we said during the break, without the stats from this game, which are included in what I was talking about, actually no, they're not included. So no, never mind. Ignore what I was saying. He is doing very well now. With these stats, he'll be pretty much at the top.
Yeah.
But
I think there's... Okay, there are other pedantics in this eco round, but, like... Okay, I was going to try to be like, let's look a little bit at the future, but Dobu just plonks. Tiger, AWP, accuracy, AWP. We didn't see much from Axie with the AWP on the city side. I think he had like 1 round where I was like, ooh, that was something. And MIQ, similar, like kind of 1 or 2 rounds on the B bomb site or retaking A. I think Dobu had some great success. It's gonna have to be these individuals stepping up. Newhappy don't need to have that reliance on their AWP just because the riflers are doing so well. But ATOX, like we need to see these individuals step up. And this first gun round, it has to show me something to believe in.
I honestly think this round could easily go in the way of ATOX. They have a strong chance.
It could go anywhere.
They've dropped the bomb back in spawn. They can go in for the rotation. It's all about getting this first pick and then playing patient and going for the bait. But we'll see. They're trying to take over mid at the moment.
Look at B.
Obviously got Gold down in the mid. Yeah, oh wow.
Insane aggression. Literally within the first 10 seconds, I would assume the MP9 got boosted up, and then they were there already. Yeah, 2x behind them. That's taken away so much space from the ATOX side, and what I'd love to see is if 2x runs away, makes noise, Liang gets baited in, doesn't even need to get baited in, disintegrates MIQ, the MP9 goes brr, and I think so does Newhappy's chances of making it to the next stage into close qualifier. I think that's it. Like I don't think ATOX are going to be winning this round as an isolated event. That's 11. Eco. Like, look at this round. They're still scared of someone being in TV. And look at what Liang's done. He's picked up the AK and just gone, cheerio, ta-ta, lads. I'm going to head back now.
Man, like, we're discussing about, like, how many overtimes they're going to be, how back and forth it's going to be on this front. But Newhappy, they woke up and they chose violence.
Oh, he's so crisp, man. He just continues. He's having a storm of a performance. He's excelling. And 2x, that's the easiest kill he's ever going to get in his life. Like, Zester's running out ramp. And with 20 seconds left, his teammate is walking up short onto the B-bomb site. There's no continuity. There's no teamwork right here. ATOX, they've got 2 rounds until they're eliminated. I thought they were the favorites coming into this. I thought they were maybe going to 2-0 it. I couldn't have been any more wrong. It goes to a 3rd map, and Newhappy just demolish.
Wow. All right. This is going to be really interesting because Newhappy are going to be going up against Tyloo, and Tyloo did not have a great time on this map. So Mirage is getting banned tomorrow. I'm just saying, if Newhappy win this, we are not going to be seeing Mirage unless they're feeling super confident. Actually, no, they didn't even actually. They got to that, but we're going to look back at this. It's going to be Spine just demolishing them. Cabal finds one, but is it going to be enough? I don't think so. Now going to be a 1 versus 4. Tech9, can he do the hero play? He runs for the hills before he gets demolished by the nades.
I'm a believer. Or is it Jova?
Hey.
I mean, I want to say as well, I think Spine's been really good on the anchors. I noticed it a lot on Ancient, even though they didn't do too well. And also opening bomb sites on Anubis. He was so good at just running up and popping heads. I think he plays these positions where maybe he's not necessarily the one player you'd expect to get the highest of impact, but he's still been applying impact within those areas, and he's been doing very well at that. Dobu, he's just whittling on the clock. Like, he's trying to find some sort of salvation, some grace. The A1S has no bullets in it, and he's walking into 2-2, anticipates the player in sandwich, but is no more. And Liang is also just omnipresent. Like, he is everywhere, overwatching you. At ATOX, they just can't escape him. One more round, and it's going to be Mirage saying goodbye to ATOX.
It's going to be really interesting. So, if Newhappy do win this, you know what? I'm going to get into that post-game. ATOX, they've got to get... They got to do such a big movement here to be able to try and change how they've been playing to win this round. And then the following set as well, it's a big ask. The Hangs are going to be pushing aggressive, along with 2x, just pushes into underpass, deletes Cabal off the server, potentially for the final time. The Molly gets some damage on towards the top mid. Now the support players are coming in. 2x is like, no, don't worry, bro. I've got you. Flash are going to be coming through as well. Now the Hang is able to back off. Just fantastic teamwork. The fluidity between these players is great for Tobu. Sharp aim, tapping away, takes away one of the biggest problems on the other side. Now they have an opportunity to open this up, but he does exactly that. Him with accuracy. Pick up a couple of kills. 2x is gone. It's now a 2v3 in favor of ATOX. Tobu is very low, but they can make this work. It looks like they are heading on over towards B.
Yeah, pick your poison. A or the B bomb site. One has the 2 players and one is vacant. And exactly what they're going to do. They're going to head over towards B. Dobu lurking around middle. MIQ and Zesta, they will shortly see that this B bomb site has no one residing in it. And they are going to launch themselves out and get the bomb down. That's the round over. That's ATOX winning their first round on the T side. And Newhappy, good damage onto Dobu. I don't think they go for this retake just because how far away they are. But they're actually going to go for it. Okay. Tiger and Spine. A kit on Spine, a Molotov on him as well. And it's going to be a lot of util picked up for Spine, actually. He's going to be trying to propel Tiger in. But it does mean that he's dissecting himself a little bit away from him. You can see that Tiger's just so far ahead. He's going to have to try break through. He's also picked up a kit and a smoke. I'm not sure if they go for this. And especially with MIQ just tapping 2 heads like that, he's going to say no. And that's the answer.
I hope they get the next 7 rounds in a row. It'd be brilliant. I would love to see ATOX really fight for this and push both these teams to the limits. Because, yeah, I mean, whoever wins this is going up against Tyloo, and that's going to be one hell of a fight that they probably, you know, unlikely to win. So both of these teams need to get as much as they can out of this, as much experience, and just practice. So let's see if they can do exactly that. Tiger misses a shot. Hitting that shot was crucial. Getting that man advantage right off the bat. Try and shut things down now. Tiger almost had the nade blow up the smoke so he could peek into it, but unfortunately it failed. It dropped in towards mid instead. So now things slow down. No instant kill here, Freddy.
Last round, Newhappy had a lot of space, and they got away, but to be fair, there was a great execution towards middle and like retaking that control with, I think it was a 3-for-1 in total. So ATOX, they're not going to be given that, or they don't have to fight for it in this round. They just got on a middle. But Newhappy, look how close they are around like Murder Hole, around connectors. So as soon as ATOX take any of this space back, they're instantly going to be walking into somewhat of a crossfire. Bomb right now towards the A-bomb side. He's going to be smoking off CT, it appears. And MIQ, lovely assessment of where Spine is, swings onto him. Now Liang, all by himself. He's been the hero, has been called upon on so many times, but he's only able to get one. Now Tutu called up to the plate, and he's going to strike them out. Bomb has to be planted. 3 versus 2 in favor of Newhappy, and look at this from Tutu, lurking around the smoke, has made his way out of CT. Kabul still thinks he's there. Tutu has this round in the palm of his hands, and his teammates are very close as well to help him if necessary. Kabul versus Tutu, this kill and this interaction could dictate the whole future for ATOX, but now it's down to Tiger and Dobu, sidearm out. Dobu's on 50 HP, it's miscommunication. Tiger thinks he's low, and Dobu secures one more lifeline for the T side.
6 more rounds.
6 more rounds. 6 more rounds.
Oh, this is making our producer so happy. He's been wanting an overtime between these two teams for a while. Let's see if they can do it. 6 rounds from ATOX. That was so close. Tutu, such a clutch play from him. I'm not going to lie. Impressive. Him and Lehang were sort of hanging around the bottom of the leaderboard for most of the day, but they've, you know, they've come through into a solid play into this map. Now this round, I was going to say it's a bit of a throwaway one, but Lehang does open it up with a kill of his own. Wow. So they'll be sitting on 7 potentially after the round here, Freddy. Where does that leave Newhappy?
I don't think anywhere. I think like they've got such a lead that if, you know, like I don't want to say they can play with the rounds, but alarm bells just aren't going off yet. I don't think they will until maybe like double digits or 9 rounds is found. Then maybe I could start amusing the fact. But for now, like this round is a throwaway. They've just got the pistols. They're not trying to win it out. Some damage would be nice, but apart from that, they're overly, I wouldn't say they're overly fussed, and they need to keep a cool head and make sure they stay in it and close it out eventually. Also, big sidetrack. So, I don't know how familiar you are with the grassroots UK scene, but ATOX sounds very familiar to ATOX, an Irish player, and it's so annoying.
Never heard of ATOX.
God, ego on you. Sorry. No, he's a lovely man, good friend of mine. He's been to many an epic LAN, and because he's Irish, we'd fly back together. And like travel together a lot, so I'm like seeing ATOX, I'm like, ATOX, no, wait, no, that's the wrong one.
ATOX makes me think of Ajax, which I think is a super cool name.
Ajax isn't like the football team?
Well, technically yes, but I'm referencing the Greek mythology.
Sorry, obviously, I was supposed to study, I was supposed to study classics, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, your uni studied, mate. I did 1 year of college and then quit. So
I did classics for college, and then I read history and classics.
Dobu, think about it, is going to run away. He's also dead to the bomb.
Study. Quotation.
Zesta getting his 5th kill on the board. Let's go, boy.
Let's go,
That's
baby.
toxic. I'm sorry.
Let's go. At least he ain't got 0. We gotta think about the positives. Okay, this is a gun round where alarm bell's not going off just yet. ATOX win this, and we're going under the assumption that ATOX will win the kind of counter force buys. So 9 rounds. If they win that gun round when they hit 9-12, I'm gonna start and use the fact. But for now, I still feel like Newhappy are just gonna end it here or end it eventually, maybe even the next round.
Not if they fail simple boosts like that.
Hey, MIQ was waiting, so it was a tactical failed boost because MIQ would have killed the AWP because he's really crispy, but they do get a nade off, so stonks.
Our producer is predicting that Newhappy are going to demolish this, so let's see what they do. Accuracy, going to be pushing through the smoke. There's going to be 3 of them. This is going to be a decent stack up, but there's 3 players here from Newhappy. They have every chance to close this down 2-2. It's all going to hang on him. Oh, he pushes through. He's now in position to hit the headshot, but he fails. Now the information is here. The molly comes out. Zesta going to be able to take down 1, takes down 2. He's going big. He's looking to come home for his team. And 2-2 again going to have to sit from CT on Tiggerfu can go big, but he misses his shots. He falls. 2X is able to find 1, but obviously it's a little bit too light. Tiger, he's missing all his shots. I don't know if he's actually hit many this time round with his AWP. How are those bells feeling for you, mate?
We're not on 9 yet, and we haven't won that round yet. Well, production's not happy, but I am, because it's a good game. I'm enjoying this. I'm all here for it. And we're starting to see the individuals, especially with Doba and MIQ, step up, and I think that's a really dangerous thing. For Newhappy, okay, I guess Tiger did miss that last shot, but that was a very hard shot to hit. So we can kind of give him a wee little bit of leniency there at the very end. But regardless, overall, ATOX 8. Okay. 2 more rounds, I'm going to believe, because it is going to be this low buy. Newhappy, they actually don't even have full loss bonus yet. They're going to have full loss bonus next round. So that's going to where, everything comes together. And of course, we have a tech.
Wonder what it is.
I've had some fantastic tech pauses. And I've never worked with you before, so you can sit here and listen. So I recently had, it was in a fairly big game as well, I will say. Blood loss in my finger.
What?
We took a 2-minute tech pause because one of the players just went, "I've lost blood in my finger." He lost the feeling in his right pointer for a few minutes. It was so random. It was so bizarre. And I also had one where it's from the UK, Mr. Old Cypher. His dog, his new puppy, decided to go to the toilet on his carpet next to him.
Oh God.
Those are some of my all-time. And then keyboard out of battery. You're like, huh? Sorry?
I don't think I have any.
I have
everything. I can share.
Oh, I have some fantastic ones.
Oh,
that's not the start you want.
He hangs on to life. He needs to drop that A1 over to someone else. Give it to 2-2. Yeah, there you go. Great places. Oh my God, Cabal finishes off Spine early on. Spine, who honestly has just been finding it difficult to latch on into this round. I mean, Lahang, he's on 24-11. He's double that of 2-2. Heavily over that for Spine. And almost double Tiger as well. He's just doing fantastic work. But he's going to have to pull his finger out on this round. He's only got Deagle. It's going to be difficult. 2X is going in for the flank, but unfortunately, it's the wrong timing. So they're just going to have to save in this round, surely.
Yeah, gamble stack the A-bomb site. If they don't go A, then you just say the 2 rifles. Hunky-dory. I think we're going to overtime. Okay, 1 more round, and I think it's overtime. I think if they win this next round, it would be so devastating if they win this next round, get it to 11, and then lose. Because it's actually been such a good comeback from ATOX. We've kind of been clowning on it a little bit, but it's been, it's actually only been 4 in a row so far. But still, impressive. It'll be 5 in a row now, so, electrifying themselves, getting the ball going. 1 more would be 6 in a row, and then they'd have to be getting 8 in a row in total. It would be to get to the 12-12 and force us to the second overtime of this series, which some crazier things happen. But what is good is that the Deagles have died here, but the A1Ss have stayed alive.
Yeah, that's important. Save that bit of economy. I mean, 2X has only got 4k in the bank, so having that extra rifle is actually a big difference maker for him alone. If 2-2 decides to drop it over to him. He does, there you go. What's the longest overtime you've casted before? In CSGO or CS2?
CSGO, I haven't actually had many overtimes in CS2, and I don't know if that's a correlation. I think I had 5 or 6 in that benchmark.
Wow.
I actually posted about it, because it was like by far the longest one. Oh, never mind, they're running out of the A-bomb site. MIQ just taken a big chunk of his damage, and they are out of this A-bomb site. But they haven't taken any space. That's the issue. I think they might have to go back if they don't find a frag, because look at this. They haven't made any headway actually out of making Tetris and Ramp. They are stuck behind not even utility. They're just tampered with. They think someone's on the bomb site. There isn't. The closest player to the bomb site would be Spine. However, because they've slowed down, oh, this is perfect. Because they've slowed down, look at all the rotations. They've been dragged away. There was 4 players at one point here. Now there's kind of only really 1 with a close rotation from jungle and connector. Spine's also being dunked by the grenade, but ATOX, they need to start moving soon. They're running out of utility. That's the last smoke. Now it's just down to the flashes, and they're pure brawn.
There we go. The push is here. They're on the site, and they're taking over it. But 2-2's here to answer back. He finds 1. He pushes, peeks in, and accuracy's got an ult for him. And flicks round, hits onto Spine. Tiger. He's good for 1, but he's got to find some more here. The bomb goes down. It's planted.
Look at 2X.
Oh, 2X is so crucial here. Coming in for the backstab. It's going to be spotted out. His head is dropped. Zester coming alive finally for his team in the clutchest of moments. And, well, Lang getting on his own. And now it's a 2v2.
This is Liang's moment. He's had such a good series, had such a good map, and now he's in the 1 versus 2. Knows where they both are. Orp, not his primary weapon. Time is ticking down. He has no kit. That's round over. He gets both the kills, but no kits. Oh, it's devastating. So unfortunate. He secures all the frags, saves the Orp for his squad, but unfortunately, it's simply not enough.
All right, there we go.
Go again.
12-10. Full buy round for both sides. A little bit lackluster on some of the utility on the side of Newhappy. Series point again for almost, well, yeah, this, what, the 5th round in a row, actually. 2-2 has got a gun in his hand. They've got a decent amount of smokes, but flashes are lacking, so keep that in mind for retakes. It's going to be difficult. Dopu through the smoke. Lahan, he's been such a clutch player for them on this map. Through the smoke. Spine again.
And now onto the B bomb site. Look at this. 2-2 in conjunction with 2X, and they're holding true. Accuracy finally does bring one down, but it's inflicted with a dink. And now Zester, he's not had the mightiest of performances, and unfortunately cannot step up here. That's it. They've taken it. Newhappy. It took 3 maps. It took such a brawl on Mirage. And unfortunately for ATOX, we say goodbye to them. And Newhappy continue tomorrow against Tiger.